Even in the midst of the longest bear market in the history of crypto, and with SEC wanting to strangle crypto to death, crypto adoption is actually growing because US is not the only country in the world, and different parts of the world are really starting to take crypto seriously. After multiple industry-changing events like FTX and Terra Luna disrupting the industry, we are now seeing a positive shift with more countries offering regulatory clarity to attract crypto businesses and institutions worldwide. I know what you think. Regulation, Jemmy? I thought you are a crypto person, so you should be against that idea. Well, I don't like regulation neither, but the truth is, if we want to see mass adoption and regular folks investing in crypto, then regulation is a must, whether we like it or not. The key here is to have someone who understands the space enough to regulate it and to have a framework to protect users. So today, we give you our list of countries that you need to pay very close attention to. These countries are doing amazing things in terms of providing a bit more clarity, and there's some really serious adoption in some of the countries on my list. So without further ado, let's get into the first one. The first one on my list is Korea. Korea has witnessed substantial growth and changes recently. The South Korean crypto market has become a major player, with 26% of the South Korean adults actively investing in crypto, including a growing number of women and young people. If we exclude dollar to crypto volumes, the South Korean won takes the stage as the next dominant currency in the crypto world. Crypto trading volumes in South Korea have already rebounded to levels last seen in the first and second quarters of 2022, and the prevalence of altcoins in the market makes South Korea an exciting place to analyze. Due to the rapid growth in adoption, the South Korean government is putting efforts into establishing appropriate regulations to safeguard investors. For instance, in July of this year, the government passed a bill that mandates crypto service providers to segregate user assets, secure insurance, store a portion of reserves in offline cold wallets to prevent hacks, and maintain transactions records. The legislation would also include penalties if price manipulation is being found. Though, side note here, the legislation does give the Bank of Korea the right to request data from crypto platform if it's needed. The next one on my list is the UK. In October of this year, the UK government took a significant step by publishing its final crypto regulations with the goal of positioning the country as a preferred destination for the crypto industry. These regulations will be implemented in phases, starting with legislation for fiat-backed stablecoins expected to be introduced in early 2024. This move is driven by the UK's pro-crypto Prime Minister, Rishi Sunak, who envisions the UK as a crypto asset hub in Europe. The regulations will encompass various crypto activities, placing them under the oversight of the Financial Conduct Authority, or FCA. It's worth noting that these rules do not extend to other assets like traditional securities or NFTs classified as artworks. The UK is wholeheartedly committed to attracting crypto businesses from other countries, and by providing clear guidance, is creating a regulatory framework to engage with these businesses. But what about DeFi? You might wonder if a country like the UK would oppose decentralization and aim to ban it, similar to the approach in the US, right? The government has explicitly stated that they do not have plans to ban DeFi, and it's important to note that it's still too early to regulate this aspect of crypto. However, as time progresses, the future may bring changes in this regard. The next destination on my list is Hong Kong, my hometown. Despite crypto trading still being illegal in China, the Hong Kong government has expressed a strong desire to transform the city into a crypto hub. Hong Kong has a rich history as a global financial center, However, recent changes such as the implementation of the national security law and strict COVID restrictions have led many companies to reconsider their presence in Hong Kong. Consequently, numerous international businesses have relocated their personnel to Singapore. This shift has resulted in a 1.6% decrease in the Hong Kong's population in mid-2022, while Singapore's population has grown by 3.4%. In an effort to reshape how financial institutions perceive Hong Kong, the city is embracing Web3 development. In 2023 alone, 2 crypto exchanges, which are Hashkey and OSL, have already obtained full licenses, allowing retail investors in Hong Kong to engage in spot trading freely. Furthermore, several financial regulators, including the Securities and Futures Commission or SFC, the Hong Kong Monetary Authority HKMA, and the Insurance Authority IA, have issued guidance concerning crypto assets. Personally, I really hope Hong Kong can become another crypto hub in order to maintain its competitiveness in the global realms of finance. The last one on my list is Turkey. More than 52% of the total population in Turkey owns crypto. I know it sounds surprising, but crypto is really taking off, especially in places dealing with hyperinflation and shaky economies. This is because the local currency, the Turkish lira, has lost over 50% of its value against the US dollar. So you think that US has high inflation? Well, guess what? Many places around the world are struggling even more, especially in the post-pandemic era. And the US is still rocking those high interest rates, making the dollar extremely strong and valuable. Some say, Jamie, crypto is volatile, right? So how can a country adopt it and use it as an everyday payment? Well, when it compares to an annual 50% inflation rate, all of a sudden, crypto just makes a lot of sense, right? So if you have been to Turkey yourself, you will see a lot of crypto OTCs on the street, where practically anyone can just walk in to buy some crypto using fiat money. When it comes to crypto of interest in Turkey, Bitcoin leads the way with 71%, followed by Ethereum at 45% and stablecoins at 33%. Obviously, the government has strong reasons to regulate crypto, and the Finance Ministry has been quick to announce the plans to regulate crypto asset providers, impose taxes, and give clear definitions for virtual assets. But they are not just doing this because the citizens are using crypto for everyday transactions. They are also doing this to get the country off the Financial Action Task Force's grey list. Being in the list would mean the country would experience a 2% reduction in the ratio of foreign direct investment to GDP. It also leads to a reduction of up to 10% in payments coming into the country. So the Turkish government is hoping that by setting up the right regulations for exchanges and other digital asset service providers, they can take Turkey off that list. And that's without considering any politics, of course. So there you go, guys. That's our list of countries that are adopting crypto at a rapid pace. Of course, there's still a lot of places we haven't got a chance to mention in this video. However, let us know which country you think we should really include in our next video. And we are really trying out different types of content, so I'll really appreciate if you let us know what types of video interest you, whether it's crypto adoption around the world or some crypto project overview or interviews with other crypto projects. Tell us everything in the comment section below. In the meanwhile, if you also want more regular updates from me, do follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you guys in the next one.